This is the lesson 12.1, probability, corresponding for 7th grade. Finding the likelihood of an event. Each time you roll a number called cube, a number from 1 to 6 lands face up. This is called an event. Order the events from less like 1 to most likely 9 by writing a number in each box of the right. Then, the first is rolling a number less than 7. The faces of the cube is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it's going to be 6 to 6. Then in the square you're going to write 9 because it's certainly that it happened whatever face that the cube that you pointed there. Okay, then rolling an 8. We don't have any number 8. Then we have 0 to 6. Then in the square you want to write 1 because it's not possible. Okay, the next, rolling a number greater than 4. Greater than 4 is going to be 5 and 6, or 2 to 6. Then it's going to be 3/4. Then rolling at 5, then it's going to be only one face. There is 1 to 6. Then the possibilities is going to be 2. Now, rolling a number other than a 6, then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Then there's going to be 5 to 6. Then it's going to be 8. Now, rolling an even number. An even number is going to be 2, 4, 6, or 3 faces of 6. Then we have turned 5/6. Then rolling a number less than 5, then it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4 of 6. Then we obtain a 7. I'm going to raise the first ones. Then remember that you have in your book only complete the spaces, okay? Now, we have rolling an odd number. An odd number is going to be 1, 3, 5, or 3 faces of 6. Then it's going to be 5, 6. Then it's going to be in the square. Okay. Rolling a number divisible of 3, then it's going to be only 3 and 6, or 2 faces of 6. Then it's going to be 3/4. Then answer reflect on page 367. We continue with page 368. Read the page 368 on the top. Then you have the definition of experiment, trial, outcome, event, and probability. Now we have to check the example 1. Describing events. Okay. The A section say, you roll a 6-sided number cube and the number is 1 or greater. Do you remember that it's 1, then it's going to be 6 faces, then the event is certain to happen. Then the probability is going to be 1. In B, you roll 2 number cubes and the sum of the numbers is 3. Then the event is unlikely to happen. Then its probability is near to 0. Now, C. A bowl contains discs marked with the numbers 1 through 10. You close your eyes and select a disc at random. You pick an odd number. This 7 is as likely as not. The probability is going to be 1.5. Now, D. A spinner has 8 equal sections marked 0 through 7. You spin and land on a prime number. This 7 is likely as not. Then the probability is going to be 1.5. Then you can answer reflect of page 368 and your turn on page 379. Sorry, 369. Now we continue with example 2. You have to read carefully the purple square that is in the top of the page, and there is the definition of probability of an event. Now, what is the example 2? It said, what is the probability of revolving an even number on its standard number cube? Step 1. Find the simple space. Then we have it's going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. No, sorry, there is no 0. The faces are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then there are 6 probability outcomes. Then step 2. Find the member of the way to roll an even number. Roll an even number. Okay? The even numbers is 2, 4, and 6. Now the event can occur in 3 ways. Okay? Step 3. We're going to find the probability. The probability that going to be an event, it's equal to the number of ways to roll an even number divided by the number of faces on a number cube. Okay, now we have the probability of even is going to be the number of ways to roll an even number is going to be 3 ways, and the total of faces is going to be 6. Then we simplify this number and we obtain 1.5. Then the probability of even is going to be 1/2. Now you can answer page 370. Your turn. I'm going to erase this to see the example 3. Example 3. Okay. Now you have to read carefully on the purple square that it's an even and this complement. We're going to answer the example 3. There are 2 red jacks in a standard deck of 52 cards. There is 2 jacks, and a deck of 52 cards. Okay, what is the probability of not getting a roll jack? Not. Okay, now we have the probability of an event plus the probability of the complement it's equal to 1. Then the probability of the event it's going to be 2 because we have 2 jacks and 52 jacks and 52 cards. We have the probability of not a red jack. Okay, that's equal to 1. Okay, we want to solution this equation. We have to put it probability of not a red jack is equal to 1 minus 252 or 52 it's equal to minus 252 it's going to be 50 then 52 then it's going to simplify that and over 10 25 divided by 26 and this is the probability of not a red jack and this is the probability of complement. You check that example on the page 370. Then you answer reflect and your turn on page 371, guided practice page 371 and 372, and independent practice page 373 until problem 19.